Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Navjot Talks. This is the second part of the previous video in which I was giving you some guidance about the preparation for CPNRA exam. And just to link a little bit this video with that video, I would just recall that I told you to go for CNO's website, RPN Competencies, and Yardstick website. I told you to download the material if you have already booked your exam. And in this video, I'm going to give the real tips when you are actually preparing for an exam by your own. I did not take any coaching, I did not take any tutoring, so this is from my own experience. I passed the RPN exam in the very first attempt, the CPNRA exam, and I'm very much confident that I will be giving you some tips that will be very, very useful. If you're preparing for diabetes, some students have the habit of leaving the medication for some other day, and that day never comes. Even if you have that day and fortunately you open your book, then you really need to recall everything that you studied on the previous day. That would be a very, very big wastage of your time. And when you already have booked your exam, you really can't waste one moment. So I would say start making some notes in which you take everything regarding the topic as a single unit. You are reading the clinical manifestation, the risk factors, the nursing care plan, and the type of the medications, adverse effect of the medication, the associated diseases with that, the lab values, and the blood levels, everything, those kind of things you have to take it as a whole unit. And then other thing is you need to make some flashcards. Flashcards are some sort of small paper which you make by your own self. You write some mnemonics, you make some diagrams, those kind of stuff. And other thing is, I used to do this in my college. I used to make some notes throughout the year, but during the real time of the exam, I never picked those notes. So this is the biggest mistake the nurses make. We have the habit of making the notes, but some students, they really don't care where they have kept their notes, and the real struggle is when they again have to make the notes. If you have the habit of making the notes, I would say don't make 100 copies. Don't just write single topic again and again. Even if you write only 10 pages about, say, let's say 10 topics, that would be sufficient. But if you only recall it, if you only read it, revise it again, and if you make 100 pages notes, if you have a book, if you have a notebook which has 100 pages and you have completed it, if you filled it, it's done, but you'd never just touch it again, it won't be helpful. So the real thing is the positivity, and from within your own soul, from within your own body, there should be a voice which should be telling you again and again, get up, don't waste your time, get up, don't waste your time. And see, in this pandemic situation, we all are sitting at home, and many of us are not using this time in a productive way. We're just wasting the time. We're watching the YouTube videos, we're just watching television and listening to songs, but that won't be helpful. And those who consider like their visa is not going to be given to them very soon, and it's just like a wastage of whole year, never. If you really put some efforts into doing something, it's never wasted. Ultimately, you are aimed to become a nurse, and I think nobody is that much perfect that he can say, I really don't need to study more about a particular topic. Even if you consult like 10 books, you will feel like you have gained enough. But when you meet somebody who is more experienced, who has lots of experience, you will feel, oh, you really need to study more. So I will be giving you more tips regarding this exam later on. Till then, take care. Bye.